these two brave people openly declare their love for each other and to discovering the deep value, affirmation, and reward found in the journey of marriage. Love is not consolation, said Friedrich Nietzsche. It is light. And as we are gathered here for a ceremony of pure love, here at the beginning, let us bring in a moment of pure light with a unity candle. It's no slight choice, the decision to bind one life to another. Marriage is a complex and ongoing process that requires profound introspection and emotional readiness to connect on the deepest level, and to commit to making that connection over and over again. You'll never stop renewing that commitment as you both grow and change and evolve, and over the course of years become the people you always hoped that you could be, and sometimes never expected that you would be. Of course, your capacity to commit that deeply comes from the power of your love for each other. And love is far more than just a feeling, just a warm wash in your core, or the sweet curve of contentment in your smile. It's a force of nature, the force, as most spiritual traditions tell us, which binds the cosmos together. And as Laura Hendricks reminds us, it makes many small daily victories possible. Sandy?
Love is friendship caught fire. It is quiet, mutual confidence, sharing, and forgiving. It is loyalty through good times and bad times. It settles for less than perfection, and it makes allowances for human weaknesses. Love is content with the present, hopes for the future, and does not brood over the past. It is the day in and day out chronicles of irritations, problems, compromises, small disappointments, big victories, and working toward common goals. If you have love in your life, it can make up for a great many things you lack. If you do not have it, no matter what else there is, it is not enough.
Love is also, said Louis de Bernier, what is left over when being in love has burned away. Those that truly love have roots that grow towards each other underground, and when all the pretty blossoms have fallen from their branches, they find that they are one tree and not two. Fortunately, it is a great honor for all of us to be present at this union, because anyone who knows Kristol and David knows they have a one-tree kind of love. Anyone who knows them knows the power of their partnership, the ease and joy with which they face life together, the exquisite balance of their personalities, and their beautiful and slightly spooky capacity to know what the other person is thinking at any given moment. And they themselves know it too. Kristol, you know David thinks of you as his best friend, his soulmate, and his other half, the first person he talks to about anything. You know how much he appreciates your patience and your indulgence of his loved cars, and how much fun you have together no matter what you're doing. David, you know that Kristol loves your patience and your understanding and your ability to always listen deeply to anything she has to say. She adores your good heart and your great intentions, and the fact that your regard for her is completely unconditional. Not to mention your ability to embrace fully her canine-centered existence. You you are, she will state with pure and unequivocal finality, the best thing to ever, ever happen to her. And for the both of you, you know you have a love which defies conventional description. A love so simple, so intimate, so complex, and so profound that it requires the aching sensitivity and transcendent perception of a poet like Pablo Neruda to get it right. Shannon?
I do not love you as if you were salt rose or topaz or the arrow of carnation the fire shoots off. I love you as certain dark things are to be loved in secret between the shadow and the soul. I love you as a plant that never blooms but carries in itself the light of hidden flowers. Thanks to your love, a certain solid fragrance risen from the earth lives darkly in my mind. I love you without knowing how or when or from where. I love you straightforwardly, without complexities or pride. So I love you because I know no other way than this, where I does not exist, nor you, so close that your hand on my chest is mine, so close that your eyes close as I fall asleep.
And now we come to the heart of the matter. Kristol, only you have the power to marry this man, your best friend and partner. Do you now wish to have David as your husband? David, only you have the power to marry this woman, your best friend and partner. Do you now wish to have Kristol as your wife? And will all of you, participating in this union with your presence and your goodwill, pledge to help David and Kristol? If called upon, will you lend them your love, your shoulder, your wisdom, your guidance, or just the strength and support of your strong encircling arms? If so, let's hear, we will.
We will.
All right. Now let's have some rings and vows. Vows are promises made with the best of intentions and infused with profound care and love. Over the course of a life together, you might falter from time to time in your capacity to fulfill these promises. But have compassion for yourselves and for each other's humanity. Treat each other with loving kindness and remember this moment now when the light of your regard for each other is shining like stars in your eyes. Do we have the rings? Okay, David, you're going to start. And if you will please place your ring in Kristol's finger. Nicely done. You hold on to her hand too. And repeat after me, but you can look at her. With my whole heart, I, David, take you, Kristol, to be my wife. I promise to love you without reservation, to trust you, to respect you, and to accept you unconditionally. I vow to be faithful, honest, and supportive, and to help create a life that we can cherish. I will be yours in times of